is just kind of poke around and click and see, kind of just take a look at leverage as a whole. So we're just going to be, showing you a bunch of stuff, showing you where some things are. If you do have any questions about anything we see, if you see something that catches your eye and you want to know more about it, don't hesitate to reach out. We will be doing more sessions on a lot of these tools and things we see in this quarter. So you may have seen, a bunch of sessions get posted for this entire quarter. So we're going to be diving into that quite a bit, into a lot of what we see today. But the idea today is just kind of get you in there. If you haven't been in there in a while, or if you're new, I see some new folks on the call. We just kind of want to, let you know everything that is ERA leverage. So to get in, you go to leverage.era.com. So leverage.era.com. And this is the screen that you'll see. So it's your first name dot last name at era.com, and then whatever password you chose. If you do, ever have an issue, or when you may have an issue logging in with password, there is, of course, a forgot password, which will send you a temp password or ask you a security question. There's also kind of an important number in the lower right. I left this up so you guys could take a peek at it. The help desk, 888-435-7437. So super simple to reset your password right through them. So that's just another option. So I kind of wanted to leave that up. So lower right-hand corner, you'll see the help desk. So I am just going to and this is where we get to the sort of the homepage of leverage. So what we kind of always say is there's so much in leverage, it can almost be overwhelming. So once again, we kind of want to just take it and break it down a little bit to make it just a little simpler for you. But today we're going to kind of just show you everything. So, just kind of, hop on for the ride. So you'll see tools and resources. There's an about ERA. If you wanted to kind of click through that and kind of see the history of ERA and what we stand for in awards categories, things like that. And then there's a marketing section, learning, communications, events, agent tools. This office tools you would not see. I just have that, and you don't see talent attraction. And there is a help. So that's kind of the base of it. So I'm going to just start with tools and resources. So if you just kind of click on, I'm recording this, so I will definitely share it out probably later this afternoon. Once this loads, you'll see there's kind of a lot of options here. So as you're going down through, there's some company information. Of course, here's the ERA University. We're actually going to click on that in a minute. And then you'll just see a bunch of tools here. So here's some marketing tools. And it's anything from an actual tool, which is MoxieWorks. It's a very powerful platform we have with, CRM, website, marketing pieces, presentation pieces, all the way to a brand ID guide or a social media tool or your print on demand. So there's a lot in here, and there's just a couple things that you can, that might set this apart. So if I got to this page, I clicked on tools and resources, I scrolled all the way down through. If you ever want one thing that you kind of find, hey, I'm going to that tool or that page a lot, just know that you have this option of favoriting it. So if you ever hit this, and I'll just click this favorite social media tool, when you're at your homepage, I'm going to kind of just go back to my homepage. And if you ever want to just go back to your homepage, if you just click this leverage in the upper left-hand corner, kind of brings you back to where you started. So you'll just see, like right here, these are all my favorites. So I favor a lot just because I'm always in here kind of, showing folks things. But, so instead of going to, agent tools or marketing or tools and resources and scrolling down through to get to the listings dashboard, I use that page or that platform a lot, so I favorited it, and it's right at the, it's right on, it's a one-stop shop. So I do have a lot. So if I hit this, see all your tools. So if I hit this, you'll see, everything that I favorited. And here's the social media tool that I just favorited. So if I click that, it'll take me directly to that page. So just kind of wanted to show you guys that, to just, make it a little bit easier, especially if there's a couple tools that you just, use a lot. All right, so I'm going to come back here. So I am going to start with the marketing section. So, again, I'm not necessarily going to click on each one of these pieces, but, kind of just showing you everything that exists in here is kind of the reason for this call. And please, please, please make notes. You can reach out to me anytime. You can reach out, of course, to your manager or, the office coordinator that's in your office to help you or answer any questions. But here's, brand guidelines, marketing materials. There's an image library. Here's presentation. So I'll click on this one just because, if you are new to us or haven't been in here, this is kind of an important page. This will be one that we have another session on. I think maybe next month. The tool of the month is listing presentations, if I remember right. So, so super important to, to have a listing presentation, especially in today's market. It's not, we don't just for a year or two, we were showing up at a house and they said, list it, and it was selling. And, now more than ever, we need to value prop ourselves and show why we deserve the listing or why we deserve to work with a buyer. Why us? Why not, one of the many, many other agents? So this listing presentation is a start for that. So you can actually download a presentation that is 90% done for you, showing you everything that ERA offers and why ERA is such a great partner for a client. And then you just tweak it by adding some information about the brokerage and some information about you. And in much less time than starting from scratch, you have a great presentation. That you can start taking, first of all, that you can practice. I think practice is a big piece. Get to know what's in it. And then that you can take out to, to listings and work with buyers and things from this point on. So I just kind of wanted to show you this page. Pretty simple. You actually, what you'll notice when you click on any page in Leverage, there's always a, hey, what is this page? What's in it? You'll literally see what can I find on this page in this lower right box. So, listing presentations, buyer presentations, and they're all clickable. So obviously they're all on this page, but it'll just skip right to it. Oh, I want to do a buyer presentation, brings you right to it. So, so every single page that we click on will have some sort of, hey, what's in here? And do you really want to, do you want to do something on this page? So, but classic templates, view and download, simple to actually download that base presentation. And again, it's customizable to add your piece of what value you offer along with ERA and of course the brokerage. English and Spanish. So again, lots of different options here, for you to find a great presentation that works for you. Pricing tools. So I'll show you this one real quick. We actually did a session on this. I think I may have the recording. If anybody wants to see the recording for this, we did a presentation on these tools in the past, not too long ago. So 4 great tools. Again, kind of clicking on this, if it triggered and this is what you do moving forward, log into Leverage, every day, every other day, whatever, 15 minutes to start getting used to it. I always say, there's so much in here, just make some notes. If you come across this page and you're like, boy, that looks interesting, I think I want to learn more about it. Make a note. Oh, pricing tools. And again, reach out to any of us and we're willing to help you with it. Or if there was a recording of something we've done in the past, I'm happy to send that to you. So, and this really is a great, a great page. These pricing analysis suite of tools, there's 4 of them here, can literally set you apart with a client. So if you were to use 1, 2, 3, all 4 of them, a client likely is to at least think, boy, the other agent didn't show me all that stuff, or he didn't offer that stuff. So again, a lot of what we'll see today, is, hey, make me a better agent, offer me better tools to make my job easier and set myself apart, because everybody else has access to everything in the MLS. What do I have access to that is different than every other agent? So again, tools like this are those options. So, and then we do actually have an RPR account. I don't know if I set up an RPR account, a session. I've done one in the past, and I do want to do one for sure. RPR can be a very powerful tool for you. Lots of information available to you for a certain property that you might be looking at or going to list, or neighborhoods. And, if you were thinking about farming, your neighborhood, if you're thinking about just work in your neighborhood. So lots of good tools within RPR. So that's pricing tools. Spanish materials. I'm going to kind of spend a minute on these 3: the ERA Marketing Center, social media, and then there's a video buzz in here. So I'm going to spend a minute on these, but we will be doing a session soon on just this, these tools. You don't have to wait. Please get in here, click around, check them out prior to that session, but we will be doing one soon. So when I click on ERA Marketing Center, again, what can I find on this page? So here's the welcome to the ERA Marketing Center. So again, every page will have, hey, what's in this? What info can I use? Is this valuable to me now, or do I want to make a note and come back to it, later this week or next week? But I will click on this Marketing Center and just kind of make sure we can get in there. And if anybody have any questions to this point, please don't hesitate to, put it in chat, or certainly just unmute yourself at any point during this. Please don't let me stop you from asking questions just because I'm jabbering away here. So this is the Marketing Center. So, and you'll just see, even looking at this one page, there's a lot there. It can almost be overwhelming, just this one page. But if you get in here, click around, just check it out. See what happens when you click on the social manager, the media center, testimonials. So I'm going to just click on social manager. So here are a bunch of blogs, articles, all related to real estate that you can just grab and share. So, I mean, pages, and once I get to the bottom and take a second, there are pages and pages. Every single one of these, you just hit share, and you can, someone, I gotta.
What's that?
Okay. So that's just one section of this Marketing Center. Oh, let me make sure we X out of there to find all those blogs that are available, well written, obviously professional, through legal, so you don't have to worry about anything. If you see an article you like, grab it and post it. And by the way, you can schedule, you can post one right now. You can come in here and grab 12 of them, or however many you want, and schedule them out. So you would be able to post one next Monday, the following Friday, whenever you want. So you can actually come in here and, grab a bunch of them, post them. So you don't even have to think about it for the next, whatever you do it for, the next month. You can actually do it for the year if you want. So just kind of a neat option for, for posting stuff. In the same, I'm not going to click on all these, but Media Center, I will click on testimonials just so you guys are aware of this. Every single one of you, if you close a deal, we send out a testimonial, a survey to that client. And if they fill it out, it comes back, they star you, and and of course they write something. But you have the ability to log in here and resend a survey if they didn't fill it out. See who did fill them out. You can check them all out. So if you just click on that, you'll be able to see that. And then text ERA, I'm going to get to that because I kind of want to show it to you from the agent tools piece. So again, you can't break this, but there is so much here. Probably the number one thing real quick is connecting your social accounts. So your Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, connect your social accounts once, so that and I haven't done it, that's why I got an error, but and then the next time you come in here, if you want to grab those blogs or the posts in any content, you have the ability to grab it and post it because your social accounts are already connected. Back up here so I can kind of get you back to, okay, so just again, I want to just make sure you guys know, we were in the ERA Marketing Center right there. So one other one I'm going to just take a second and click on is this social media. So social media overview, social manager, video buzz, boost ads. So if I just click on the overview, every single time, what can I find on this page? It's basically telling you, hey, download ERA Connect. It's actually a great little app that kind of connects all of ERA, and it's really, there is some stuff posted from ERA, but the agents are connected with it. So ERA Connect is a pretty cool little app. Social media tools flyer. So again, this might be a flyer that you might want to print out and have with you, or have it in a digital form, so that you can talk about what you do that maybe other agents don't do. If you're talking to a client, why should I list with you? While I'm on social, I'm linked to social, I post stuff, everything that you can do. So lots of information on this social media overview. If I click on this social manager, so I want to make sure I just show you this one real quick. This one in Video Buzz, I want to make sure I show you, because hopefully you'll get in there and click around and play around with it a little bit before we actually do our full session coming up soon. So it brings you right back here, but what I wanted to do is actually, sorry, I meant to do this earlier, but so we were on articles. What I didn't show you is images and videos. So kind of similar to Jen. So there you'll see a post from Agent Hub where Jen, our marketing girl, creates personalized social posts for us and blogs. So please pay attention to that when you see that post from Agent Hub. But this is similar stuff. So these, I did not need to, if it was obviously still Christmas, I do not need to go in there and create a Christmas one and do it myself. And I don't even know how to do it. Come in here at any point, and there are posts upon posts upon posts, similar. I like the one that Jen creates for us, because they're all with our logos and stuff. But if you're just looking for something additional to post, they're all in here, and you can just go down through, to any sort of holiday or search for them. So there's tons and tons of them in there. If I click on properties, if you had a listing, it would show up here. If you wanted to do a custom post, you can actually just create one. And obviously you can do that in Facebook, but again, just kind of using it, the logos would be there, and the tools would be there for you. And then my social profile. So you can, anything that you post or have coming up, this is your calendar. So if you're wondering, like, man, I think I scheduled, 10 blogs to be posted. Did I or not? You can always just come in here maybe once a week or once every other week and click on your my social profile and just kind of see, yeah, I got 3 posts coming up. I got, 5 blogs coming up. I'm good. And certainly can add to it or change or delete if you, certainly chose to do that. So that again is the social manager. Anybody have any questions on that or anything we've looked at to this point? I'm going to just pause for just a second. Okay, I just. All right. Let me go back to, so now still kind of staying in this social media, I want to click on this Video Buzz. And this is really a great page. Once you get a listing, have a listing, new listing, pending, sold, anything, anywhere through that process. X out of that. So this is, so of course I have the whole company. So mine looks a little different, or it just has maybe more info, or the numbers are bigger. Excuse me. But I just wanted to click on this because you guys will have a dashboard. You will see how many impressions you've had, how many likes you've had, how many shares. If you click on listings, your listings would show up. Again, you see that I have all of them, but again, we will be doing a full session on this. We'll actually be clicking a little bit more than this and really showing you, but don't hesitate to wait for that. Please get in here. So there are, analytics. You can share this now. So if this is, of course you pull up, these are my 2 listings. If I just hit share now, so right now I have, I'm able to share this. So first of all, I didn't I didn't do a thing. You'll see. I didn't write this. I didn't have to copy and paste this. I did not create this little video. Though everything is there. If I want to, I can come over here and change it, tweak it, add it. But everything that it just went to, found my listing and threw it into an ad. And this is what the ad would look like. So again, if I want to tweak this at all, just know that I can, but in one click, essentially, whatever accounts I have connected, remember a little bit earlier, we connected our social accounts, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, all of those, TikTok, whatever ones I did connect, if I just hit this share now, it gets sent out. So super simple for you to share your properties. Of course, you want to share them to get them out there. But again, I'll stress that the fact that when you share something and your client sees it, or a friend of your client sees it, or you can say, "Hey, I had this many shares." And the more you share it, the places you share it, you can check out like, "Hey, how many people viewed it?" and how many people clicked on it. So again, just kind of verifying, that you're actually doing stuff. You listed it, but you're actually following through. So that's your listings. There's a studio, automation. So again, it's thinking. So this automation, again, you're able to post and have things happen automatically. But again, this one, there you have a microsite. So it's kind of cool that each listing we have actually has its own little, website. I'm going to see if I can pull this one up. Well, I'm not going to wait for that one. So, oh, I apologize. I got busted out of there. So again, just know that each one of your, properties that you list has, this page. You can get in here, you can click it around, you can share it, you can, do whatever you want. Let me see if I can get into this one, maybe. I just want to show you one of the microsites. Okay, so you will see that the property, this is a video, and of course the video is just of screenshots of all the pictures that you've taken, but it's a video. And one thing that you can actually do is you'll see it's a lead gen capture option. So, if you post this and I click on it and I see this property and say, hey, I want to see it. I have questions. How big's the backyard? Whatever. They put their name, phone number, email in here, and that lead comes directly to you. So what I can do, or they can contact you. You can see everything that they can do on this page. So if I was to take this and just copy this link up here, and if I post that on Facebook, if I post that on Instagram or wherever I send it, hey, check out my new listing. If I'm giving them everything, if I'm giving them all the pictures, if I'm giving them all the info, and there's no reason for them to click and say, hey, how big's the backyard? It's kind of a lost option. So if I post, hey, check out my new listing, maybe put one picture on there, whatever you choose to, they get to this page, they can get some info. But if they want to ask a question, it's much easier. You're kind of saying like, hey, put your name and phone number and email in here, and I can get you more info. So kind of just an important page for us to know that, if we want to kind of use this as a lead gen, it's the best option to share in post about a property we have. So, hopefully you guys, find this page valuable. It's all your listings. So as you're, doing this, your new listing will show up, your pending listings show up. So, so you can be able to share and post. And again, I'm going to kind of go back to this listings section. And just this is what you will see, but this is kind of everything that you have access to. And one of the neat things is this analytics. So we'll kind of see what it shows us here. So this is a new listing that just came out. I guess today is the 18th, so it came out today. So and there's already a share. So so again, you have the ability to take this and and just monitor this. You can take a picture of this or share it with your client to show, hey, this is what I'm doing. We've had some likes, we've had some folks that have seen it, and this is just one avenue. But you just being able to see this and show and talk about it, is pretty cool. And of course, the microsite and branded or unbranded. So lots of things that you can see, for your listings. So that is the video buzz section of social media. And then distinctive properties, just real quick, if you've taken the course, distinctive properties is a course you have to take. You can, they do offer it for, if you want to pay for it. We've had some folks come in and do it for us personally, and it didn't cost us anything. So that's an option. If you're interested in distinctive properties, just let us know. We can certainly, start putting maybe a group together or let you know what the options are. Distinctive properties, you just learn how to market high-end properties, talk about high-end properties, stage, things like that. In my opinion, I kind of of course it's designed for high-end properties. I'm a huge fan of it because it really teaches me how to list that $200,000 house that is not a distinctive property, list it better, write a better description, take better pictures, do what staging I can. I'm not going to, spend thousands of dollars on staging, but, it teaches me to walk around it and, hey, can we just move that table like into the attic, so it's less crowded in here. So again, distinctive properties, it kind of makes it, it's all about listing and working with high-end properties, but it will teach you to be a better agent for really every property that you come across and have and list and even help your buyers out. So I like the program a lot. So just if you have any questions about that, let us know. So I'm going to kind of buzz through here and just show you a couple other sections of this. So this learning section, so ERA University. So what this is, I'm going to click on it and click in here and show you a pretty easy way to get to a calendar of like, hey, what's coming up and things. This is everything ERA. So our stuff that we're doing, this session and everything, and what we do in our offices is separate. This is everything that you can, classes you can take, sessions you can, join, things like that, that ERA offers. So I'm actually going to click on it and just kind of get in there. Maybe. Okay, so now I am in the university, and again, kind of like the first one of the first pages we saw, that I think, oh man, this is a little overwhelming. There's so much in here. If you were to click around and click in each one of these boxes, there's more sessions. It's really designed to get in here, like, what do I need? I want to have a session on working with buyers. I need to work with my listing presentation. I want to work on some marketing things. Whatever you're thinking, you have the ability to find it in here. Make notes like, hey, I'm not ready for this session, but it looks really good, but I want to maybe take it down the road. Lots of options. There are some where you join and you're kind of, even though virtual, you got to be there at 1 o'clock on Wednesday, but a lot of these are just self-paced. So do at your leisure. You got an hour today, you got a half an hour, whatever it is, and then if you watch half of it and then finish the other half tomorrow, you're able to do that. So lots in here, but really the one thing I want to show you. So I clicked on and went into the ERA University. There's this menu in the upper right, and there's 3 lines. So if I just click this line, it kind of just breaks it down. So, so home is where we were, but, learning, library, search. So if I wanted to, marketing or some, just a quick search, hey, here are the sessions that have to do with marketing. So calendar, which I'm going to click on in a minute, but MoxieWorks coaching. Coaching's a big thing. So I talked about listing presentation kind of being a big piece of setting ourselves apart and preparing ourselves like we should be if we're going to meet a client. Coaching does the same thing. So some awesome coaching sessions right there that are well worth checking out and just kind of learning more about them. See if they're right for you now, see if they're right for you maybe next month, but awesome pieces there. But really, and then other stuff even down here. But what I want to do is just click on this calendar. Oh, yeah, it's loading. So kind of a simple way to to pull up like, hey, what's available? Do you offer any training sessions? So here's the back half of, and you'll see obviously the 18th is, today it's circled in blue. So next week, yeah, there's a few, training options. So, again, this is an addition to what we offer and what your office offers. This is actually ERA helping. So tomorrow, Moxie Websites 101, setting up your website. And then of course, next week, there's a bunch of stuff following week, and then it just keeps going. So I'm obviously just in January. So easy way to just come in here. Again, maybe look at this on Thursday or Friday and see what's available next week, or plan the month. I know things happen and our schedules can get a little crazy, but, super important if you sign up for the Moxie website. So there's a 101, and then next week there's a 201. You see that I click on it. If I was to click on it, you can register for it. If I have that, both of those or one of those on my calendar, you know, I'm going to tell someone, you know what, I'm tied up at 3 o'clock on next Thursday, but man, I can do 1 o'clock or I can do 4:30, and try to keep that because, it's just valuable part of our business to be able to learn as well as, of course, we want to show something and sell something and make money. But so I just wanted to kind of show you this calendar. So not only can you search the entire ERA University for different classes, more self-paced. Again, click on the upper right, the three little bars. Lots of options here, but if you click the calendar, it brings you to this page. So I just wanted to show you that. Anybody have any questions? You guys still good? Hopefully this is valuable, first of all. I'm kind of clicking around and probably going a little quick if you either haven't seen it or haven't been in here a while, but okay, Devos. Thanks for that. Okay, so maybe the last section. Oh, great. I appreciate you guys saying that it's helpful. Maybe the last section I want to kind of click on, there are, communications. You guys can't break this. So if you click on every single button and just kind of check things out, just know you can. Events, I will say, I'm going to do a 2-minute little or a minute plug here. Fuel. So our Fuel is our national, actually international business conference. It is held in Nashville. It's coming up February 21st. I think 20th, 21st, I think it is. So if you have any interest, we have tickets that are available. We bought them a little bit cheaper. We have some folks that may need a roommate to split the cost of the hotel. If anyone has any interest or has thought about it or thinking about it, it's an awesome couple days of networking, great sessions. We have Tom Ferry coming in as our lead speaker, and he's going to kind of run the whole show. Our new brand president is so energetic. It'll be fun to see him there. So just if you have any questions, if you haven't really heard much about it, of course you can ask anyone. But click on this Fuel. Just check it out. Kind of see what it's all about, and maybe it's something you can do this year. If not this year, they do it every year. So, it's super fun. Be there or be square, Miss Rebecca. We will have a little bit of fun too. So I'm going to click on this agent tools. So this now seeing that list, you're like, oh man. So we did see a few of those things in different spots. So we know that they're kind of all over the place, which is great. You got a few options to get to them. But these are all the tools, platforms that ERA offers that can help me maybe get a lead, work a lead, work a listing, get a listing, work with buyers, just again, we have so many tools. We have so many great, our managers in our offices and our office coordinators. We have so much to offer you guys. We just got to start, we got to do it and ask for it. And these tools can help you set yourself apart from other agents in the market. And that's really, for me, that is so important. I need to, offer something to a client that maybe they can't get somewhere else. So they're like, man, you're my guy. So TextERA, actually, then I believe I'm going to double check this, but it's still the #1 lead gen of all of ERA. So the most leads are created for our agents through TextERA than any other platform, than Zillow or Realtor.com. So super valuable. We will be doing a session on this coming up. So if you have any questions prior, please ask, but we will be doing a full session on TextERA soon. ERA Moves, a great platform that if you have a client under contract, it just starts helping them. It offers them concierge to change their utilities. It offers them coupons for a mover and pizza and things like that. So it just kind of helps you help your client even after the contract and when it's kind of going towards closing. You're offering a service that helps set you apart and helps them in one way or the other. Seller security plans, so many tools. I'm not going to click on each one, but we will be doing sessions on these. RPR, again, we talked about that a little bit earlier. Follow-up plans, reputation management. So when I talked earlier about, I'm going to click on that reputation management real quick. When I talked earlier about, hey, I have a deal, either a buyer or seller, maybe both. Yeah, we just closed. Within a day, as soon as it gets into our system, we send a survey out to that person for them to fill out. Hey, how was Rebecca? Tell us a little bit about your deal. And if they fill that out, you get it back. You get the 5 stars and you get a nice rating and you can share it. So I just kind of want to show you guys real quick. This, you guys have access to this. So if you went in here, you have a dashboard that shows, all your past deals, any deals that you've closed, and who the person was, and if when the survey was sent, and if it was filled out or not. So right here, if I just pull this up quick, you'll see that Carmen and Justin Jones, they sold Jane Avenue because they were the seller. Michelle was the agent. It was sent on February 15th, has not been completed yet. Guys here, so I can get that. So that one. And then just real quick, Carolyn King, the third one down, was a seller. Antonio, sent on June 28th, filled out and returned on July 1st. So that one's actually good. So let me just click on that one. Just take 2 seconds to kind of show you guys. Hopefully. So, 5 stars, 5, professionalism, promptness, and patient. So, and then it just keeps going. So you can kind of check this all out. So again, just, you're able to grab this and share it, and post it on social and things like that. What I want to show you real quick is if you have someone. So typically what I would do is, I have a closing, I would kind of let them know. I'd let them know. I would be like, hey, just so you know, I know you're busy. I kind of always play it off. I know you're busy, but it really means a lot to me. You're going to get an email, with the survey. It'll take you a few minutes to do, but it's really important to me that I get those back, and I know how I did. And you kind of sell it like that, and then hopefully they're looking for it and actually fill it out. But if they don't, like Carmen and Justin, and they may still, we're but it's been a year. So what if I still talk to Carmen and Justin, I still see them or whatever, if I click on this one, let's see if I can bring this one up. I can verify their email and I can resend it. So super simple for me to, okay, they didn't do it the first time. It's been a month. If I just log in here, every other week, not every day. But if I log in here, once in a while and check these out, right now I would reach out to Carmen or Justin and say, hey, I know you're busy, but if you wouldn't mind, I'm going to resend you this survey. If you wouldn't mind just taking a minute, again, kind of reaching. I wouldn't just necessarily resend it because if they didn't fill it out the first time, but I would reach out to them, give you a chance to say hi, which is never bad. Another communication with them, but then resend it out. Yes, I will go back. Yeah, I'll go back into the marketing in just a second and then just pull up marketing material. Yeah, we'll click on that. So again, that is the reputation management. Revitalize, MoxieWorks. Obviously, MoxieWorks. Let me click on this, and then we'll go back up to the marketing. MoxieWorks is a huge platform for us. If you have not clicked on this, like I showed you in the calendar, tomorrow there's a Moxie website. So the Moxie website is our main ERA website. Super, super important that we get in there and kind of finish it. There's a lot there for us already, but we need to finish it and make it our own, because that's what people are seeing right now. That's where, people are clicking. And if they go to era.com and look for us, if we share our website, we want to be able to share that one. But real quick, MoxieWorks. 4 main pieces of MoxieWorks is Present, the first one. That is a presentation tool, buyer presentations, listing presentations, little additional buyer tours, a great presentation tool. Engage is our CRM. So that's where we want to put everyone that we know, friends, family, past clients, people you've worked with in the past, school kids that their parents, whoever. Everyone needs to go and engage so that we can kind of work them and have them all in one spot. There's the My Website. And then Impress. Impress is a marketing piece. So you can additional spot where you can go in there and grab your new listing and have a 2 or 3 click process to post on Facebook or Instagram or wherever that you have a new listing, that you have a price reduction, that you have a pending, that you just sold something. So another great tool for us in MoxieWorks. So those 4 are the main ones. We will be doing sessions on that. I have recordings upon recordings. And then you can also check out the calendar. And that is Moxie and some ERA folks, anytime anything that's in the ERA University. So super valuable for you to, check that out as well, to the sessions that we do. All right, let me. Okay, so I'm going to go back to. So we had a question just about the marketing materials. So I'm going to click just at the home page in Leverage, marketing, and then marketing materials. Again, what's in this? Here's everything that's in here. So here's, templates and things. So there's also this piece in Moxie Impress is where you can actually go in and, create a postcard, a flyer, a brochure, you'll see print ads. So let me just go into this and see what it'll let me get into. So I'm going to do classic brand. So here's, kind of going through this process, but I'm going to back up and actually state, so that there you can actually get to all those postcards, but I'm going to quick show you in Moxie Impress how easy it is to use in Moxie Impress to do these same postcards and things. And then, what the idea is you have the ability to, download it and share it digitally. You have the ability to print it out if you, wanted to, have flyers printed out yourself. You also have the ability to send it to really any printer. We have a partnership with Express Docs. So also another question on the possible difference or benefits of using Leverage presentations versus Moxie presentations. So we actually I started it and I've gotten re-energized to finish it now. I started taking the Leverage presentation and actually putting it into MoxieWorks. So the advantage for me, so the Leverage presentation is static. So it's not bad. There's so much information in it. It value props, ERA, and then when you add your page and the brokerage page, there's lots of information there. but they're just PDFs. So they're just print and, they're graphs. But they look really good. So, that piece can be valuable. The piece in Moxie Present, when I mentioned the presentations in there, there are static pages, but you have the ability to add interactive maps, videos, videos of you, videos of Cincinnati, videos of Southwest Florida, videos of areas, videos of houses, and able to send that electronically. And as they're looking through it, there's pages of, hey, this is who we are, and then there's a video, and then which they click on and watch right in the presentation. And then there's an interactive map of where their house is, or maybe the houses they're going to look at. So I absolutely love Moxie Present for any presentation I'm doing because of the fact that it's interactive and will completely, I mean, completely set myself apart from everyone else, because not everybody else has access to that, where everybody else can probably put together a presentation of sorts, whether it's listing or buyer, maybe using the MLS or some sort of other option. So I definitely like the Moxie Present piece. And we've done a session on it. I would definitely look in the calendar in your university if they are doing one, hop on it. But we will be doing more Moxie sessions this quarter as well. We can get in there and actually kind of show you in depth. So good questions. So real quick, just in this marketing material, the staging guide, agent marketing templates. So this is kind of more about you, kind of making this, value propping yourself, consumer marketing templates. So all the way down this page, so much here. And then when I mentioned, ExpressDocs, is we just have a partnership with them. ERA does, so we can actually send something directly from here to ExpressDocs to have it printed. They actually will literally print and mail postcards for you. There's other places that does it that does the same thing, but or if you were doing postcard, you could have it sent to you and you fill them out. But an option is that they, once it's designed and send it to them, they will print it and actually mail it. So again, just an option there. But kind of looking at, if I have a listing and I wanted to do something with it, I really just kind of want to go back real quick, and then we won't keep you much, Pat. We'll try to get this done quick so you guys can hop off at 11. Let me go into Moxie Works. And if I go into Impress, again, Impress is the marketing piece of MoxieWorks. So once this loads, I can actually, so MoxieWorks, kind of, if you haven't been in there or aware to this point, MoxieWorks is directly connected. Every piece of MoxieWorks is directly connected to the MLS. So if you have a listing, you're going to be able to find it in here. So the idea is if I come in here and, brochures, e-cards, flyers, postcards, social media. So let me just kind of quick grab the easiest one's always social media to show you guys. So if I have a listing, I will be able to find it in here and in 2 clicks, be able to create this ad or the postcard or the flyer and do the same thing. Print it myself, just have a digital copy of it so I can send it out or post, or send it somewhere and have it printed if I want to do that. So, super simple. I'm not connected to the MLS with this platform, but so I can't find a property. But here's here's an under contract Instagram with 1 photo. So that's the one I chose. And you'll see there are 7 pages and more of options. What do I want? So if it's a new listing, if it's a price improvement, just sold, all of them will be up, you'll be able to find. So, but once I get to this page, So, I'm going to name it, and I can do a little description, but right here, my listing, I will be able to find my listing. So, I would just type in, the address or the MLS number, find it. And if I hit save and continue, this is going to be blank, obviously. But it's going to say, yes, it's going to put in the info, and I can basically be done in minutes. Like, this ad is waiting for me to throw a photo in it. And what it does is it grabs the first photo in the MLS. So, kind of the main photo of the house. Obviously you'd probably use that one if it's the main photo, but if you didn't, you can change it if you want. And then it's just going to put in you'll see on this left-hand side, the address, and then the beds, baths, and just the square footage and a little bit of info. So, and you'll actually have an option to tweak that if you want, but the idea is it grabs just enough and makes it just simple enough so that you can just do it in seconds and it's not overwhelming, and you didn't have to, get your creative mind head on, and it didn't take you an hour to do. It was a quick process, get you in, get you out. And you were able to grab either share directly or grab an Instagram post that you can post on your own. So that's Moxie and Press. In when we do a session where we're diving deep in this, or if I do one, I will actually use an agent account, and we'll be able to do it, directly, and be able to click through and actually create a post, using an agent's account that has a listing. So that is, I guess the quick. Well, it was an hour. I appreciate you guys hanging around. But that's the tour of leverage. Hopefully that was helpful. It kind of gave you enough to get started or reacquaint you to it. Please don't hesitate to get in here, click around. You guys have access to me, or like I said, your managers and your office coordinators. Jim from Cleveland is on here. He's always on these. Just to make sure that he's, got everything he needs for his office. So, but your coordinators are able to help your managers in office and myself. So if you see anything that you're interested in, let me know. We can do a session on it. We can do something together when I'm live in one of the offices. Just here to kind of show you guys the tools we have access to, and hopefully that we'll use them and take advantage of them. So, oh, you're welcome. Thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of the day. I am looking out at probably 10 degrees right now and snow, so not too happy with it, but we'll deal with it. So, but everyone stay safe and take care.